everyone, CommodoreBlitz here, and today we are playing Magic the Gathering on the Xbox One. Joining me today is SulkiestClient, so let's get right to the game. I wouldn't be surprised they give me my favorite card.
Uh-huh.
You know my favorite card? That mine?
Yeah, no, they wouldn't have replaced any of the rare. They just replaced stuff in the starter packs is all. They can't replace anything like in the regular packs, because then people complain because they spent money on buying the packs or something, you know what I mean? Even though it's like a vampire with like green grass and like a nice like sunset in the background, and for some reason you have blue cards in it. Doesn't really make sense.
No, what makes much sense is my deck does.
That's unlucky. You might win. I didn't get any mana. I got 1 mana in my first hand, 0 in my second, 0 in my third. I got 1 in this turn.
That won't take too long.
Should've done that on me, so I run my cards sooner.
Yeah, right. I gotta find a certain card, you know. Plus it gets me, it lets me put cards in the graveyard.
She says so.
I just went 41-9. The next kid on my team went 21-9.
That's fucked up.
These guns are just no fucking joke.
What's learner using that like you guys were talking about?
Any light machine guns broken in this game, and he's using light machine guns. I refuse to even touch them because they look way too easy to use. The Sogs, like, they may rape and they're like, they get a lot of kills, but you also have
you
to
got
like,
that good aim and quick reflexes to
that you have to be smart. Like, you literally have to be able to know how to close the distance, and you can't build or anything, so it's kind of hard.
This is taking too long.
Good. You know how long battles go for you, Commodore. All I need is time to set up. And that was that. you had the Sogs on setup this time? Every time?
It honestly depends. If you play smart and Jewy, yeah. If you're trying to play like a normal match and you're not worrying about a kid.
Whenever you got in my face, I was just doing it this time.
I mean, you could try these. You've seen the videos I sent you, right?
Yeah, I know. This one. No. Good attack. Go on, you can do it.
If I actually go in the right way, I should have this match. It's gonna be a little bit harder on this map, though.
Thought I was going to attack you, or didn't you think that, huh?
Maybe I hoped he would attack, but thought it.
Making evil choices.
Good block. I just wanted something to die.
I did want
Like a
the
scribe.
that lurker to die. Unfortunately, I didn't have any creatures in my deck, so it'd be a real waste of time.
You have the creatures in your deck? Jeez.
And I think that would be it. Unfortunately, like I'm down.
Want to hit me for 2 damage?
No,
something you can't
yeah,
block.
you can't block. Tempting. I still don't have any creatures in my graveyard at the moment, in case he dies. No.
Yep, definitely attack with him.
Yeah, that's the greatest attack ever.
We're tied. 1919.
Pile them out. Get ready for whatever you're going to use it for. Got no creatures in my graveyard. Just gonna have to take it. The regular. play. I don't know. It isn't really worth it. And I got a block of 4/3. All I got is spells. You got perfect things. Ah. That was
Yeah, the creature with that flash that gives everything indestructible. And I got rid of the creature you have that can target people, so that I don't have to worry about Willbreaker grabbing people.
yeah.
Assuming you did draw him.
I need a Hail Mary.
It's for me, for sure. That's all that murder. Assuming you use that, I guess you could use necromantic summons too. I don't know what else is in there. Oh, it's murder. You would have done it the opposite order. You could have murdered something of mine and summoned it back with yourself.
If you take one of your monsters and just change their colors, what would it be? Just the primaries, not light or dark, some for sure.
Oh, if I could, like, one monster and change, I would change
their
second
element.
it to a best hit. Like, if that's what you're saying.
That's a smart move. I think I would do my Daphnis into a Ganymede.
Yeah, that's smart. See, I have a dupe Samoth and a dupe Sekhmet, so putting my dupe Samoth into a Ganymede might also be smarter.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad move, especially since you don't have like an attack bar reducer like Poseidon or anyone. Wait, don't you have a
I
Varad?
mean, I have Rad, yeah. That's
Yeah,
how
no,
I
you're
get you the
good.
first one. Was with Rad. But think of Rad and Poseidon on the same team with an aerial lead and then like Beth.
He's stupid. It's just super control. That's basic. That's what I do on my TOA team sometimes. I do Poseidon with a Charlotte and just super control.
If I had them
Charlotte
all
piece
fast
is-
enough, like I don't have bad speed. I have like a plus 109 or something like that.
That's
But
good.
it doesn't really touch RTA. Need him at like 140. It's really dumb because I have that 30% Samoth lead that like barely like overlaps your like a normal arena thing, like the 17% you said you have. It really just gives me a 13% speed lead over you because you have that 17%.
It was huge before I upgrade my Bastet. Tyler was beating me all the time with the really slow.
Yeah, with a
Bernard.
Samoth lead and a Bernard.
Yeah, but still, I was using
You still
I was
should
using
be
my
beating
speed
you.
lead and a Bastet, and he was still beating me.
What speed lead were you using?
Sierra.
Okay, now.
Kinds of nonsense, looks like.
Well, that's not nice. What are you up to? I know one thing I need. I need some health. Don't think I'm gonna get it,
That shot. They made the pistol in this game literally a one-shot shot. The last pistol you get.
Flying.
Should have killed the helicopter, that would have been your 5th kill. That's someone else.
I can barely kill kids like 10 feet in front of me sometimes. I can't. I bet you these wouldn't even reach the helicopter.
Do that. There's so many counters on this thing. Damn.
Better block it. It's nice, but it's not enough.
Cortana, turn Xbox off.
Oh, I thought you did.
They used to do this to this one kid because he uses Connect as his mic, so they would just yell, like, turn Xbox off, or Cortana, turn Xbox off, or something like that, and it would do it.
Card. Completely useless card. Completely useless.
Glad you didn't use that on my Erebus Titan in my hand.
Yes,
On
go
my blood first night. I actually thought, I guess that doesn't count.
I got it, baby.
Creatures, but I was trying to bait counters out since it's a red deck, so I played my worst card first since I, have the time to lose a card. You draw a good old fashioned card. Are you having all these counters on? I'll be right back.
Okay.
Fucking camo was so good.
It's not a lot, but it's keeping me going anyway. Had to that card, didn't you? You want me to do any more lifelink, do you? Well, at least I got some extra blocks. And die if I do. It'll block. Die if I block. I can't block because I can't fly anyway, so...
It's literally incredible how much easier it is to get fucking the gold for the slugs than the AR.
You know, I don't know if I have any flyers in this deck anyway, so definitely need to get one of those kill instant, kill a creature cards.
Let's see if I can revive my hand. I don't know.
I got 12 mana there, 12 mana on the battlefield, and I got nothing to play with it.
Had more mana than that. You got 2 cards on the other one.
I'm just, yeah, I can't like that.
Which means you're done in 3 turns. You still have another way of gaining life.
That night. Well, it could have been worse. Could have had haste that night. Oh, more mana. You know, I think I got too much mana in this deck this time around.
Perhaps.
You know, literally the only thing I have in my hand that I can play is kill one of my own creatures. That's the only card that's in my hand.
Do it. You definitely wouldn't be expecting it.
Yeah.
Why you'd have a card like that in your deck, I don't know.
Well, in some circumstances, it's good. Like if I had the other card down that like automatically adds a, you know, what are those coins called? You know, the tabs or thing you put on your creature, a counter. That puts a counter on there every time a creature on my side dies. That'd be great. But I don't have that card.
Count it.
I don't have that card though. Man.
Out of time.
Okay. So if you didn't block, I could do 10 damage, which realistically you could get away with and still win.
So you got a good draw this turn. Gotta believe in the heart of the
it
card.
wouldn't matter if I get the
Yu-Gi-Oh.
mind card. Guess what I got?
I don't see how the
4-letter
mind card
word.
right now.
It's a 4-letter word.
I don't
Begins
know.
with an L.
Luck.
Mana.
But mana. But you said begins with an L. How does mana begin with an L?
Well, usually it's called a land, you know, so.
Then why wouldn't you say a land? Why would you say mana?
I could use it again. Oh, I forgot. It gives you a card too when you use it. Probably should have used that earlier.
Oh, and then you got a freaking blocker strong enough to block.
I know.
6/5.
Why didn't I use that sacrifice card earlier? I forgot that it gives you a card.
You actually made a good play for once. Touche.
Maybe a little too late, but
Maybe.
I had no
Maybe
idea.
not, because
I
you somehow
forgot.
gained one life, too. So, like, see, if you could block my 6/5, my 5/5, and my 4/3, so 5 would get through, and you only had 5 life. But also, while you're doing all that, you gained 1 life. So now I couldn't.
Yeah,
Unless I
so
draw.
in other words, it'll let me
I draw
survive
land.
maybe one turn if you don't, get anything to make it worse or something. I mean, I could sacrifice again.
Yeah, do that.
I mean, I got plenty of mana.
Technically, that'd actually be smart. Sacrifice your 2/2. But at the same point in time, the situation you're in now, if you don't draw a creature, then that you could lose because of that. Because then I can get 3 creature attacks through. So it'd be risky.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
saying.
I also lose 2 life when I keep that card, too.
Oh, true. So you must got to.
Come on, where's my card? What'd I get? Oh. It's a card where if I gain life, I get something. I don't think I'll be gaining life anytime soon necessarily. Unless I sacrifice another creature.
Let's see what happens.
Well, let's see. I got 7. And of course I can block.
Your flyer's gotta block my flyer, and your 4/4's gotta block my 5/5.
You still got like 9 damage if I block.
Yeah. That's why you need that 2/2 to block my 4/3. I'm guessing you didn't draw a creature. So.
Oh, I did. But I can't play it when it's not that part of the turn.
You can play it on your post, man. Unless you waited till your end step to use
Probably.
the thing.
But it's a pathetic creature I got anyway, an assassin.
As long as it
Gain
can soak up
life.
a hit. It
Yeah, it could have done it. It could have done a 2/3 or something. Yeah, well, whatever.
But, yeah.
Actually, I could also, at the last second, I could have killed both my creatures and gained 2 extra life before it gave me 9 health, but then I wouldn't have blocked anybody. So I don't think it would have made a difference.
No, because as soon as you say you're blocking, it makes my creatures
I
target
know.
your creatures instead. So once you sacrifice them, this damage doesn't get through unless they have trample.
It was fun.
So you could have done that. You could have sacrificed both.
Yes, we chill in the shade, now summer's here. We'll be soaking the rays in the